very agile team, had a very high team. Fortunately or unfortunately, it was not an agile team, it was just an ordinary team. The construction works from the contractor side were small. They were monitored and evaluated from the higher office, and they were in 100% in progress. But I could not make the original work start for more than 1 year, and I could not do anything to them, and neither could buy the water reservoir. So since that, it is out of my control. But to win your hearts and mind was again my responsibility. Apart from the periodic meeting with the water user group, I used to have the general meeting under the clear blue sky where everybody would be able to participate in that general meeting. In that general meeting, I had the opportunity to let everybody know what the goal and objectives of the project are. And I also used to let them know that my door is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I never made any villager upset who offered me water seeing me thirsty. I used to directly accept that even though the water was neither wide nor bitter. And I never wrote the house that the project had when I need to deal with the villager, because no villager had the house. And there were many occasions in my project time that I can prove myself right. And I know that that will be right that time for the next couple of times. But if I could be humble and nice with those villagers, then I also know that I will be right all the time. And apart from being the project manager and team leader of the project, I also consider myself to be one of the team members too. So wearing the same umbrella that everybody was wearing to share the same problem together. And actually it was to let them feel that they won't be alone. And there was the circulation to all the technical staff and helpers to check the canal if it rains heavily. But if it happened in night time, that would make my sleepless night. And I used to check the canal with my cook and one helper who stays nearby. That was important because it was to save the canal, and that was urgent because it was raining heavily. Some villagers started knowing this, that I used to check the canal in the middle of the jungle area, even in the night time. And that became very powerful tool to make them participate during the canal activities. My hard work to the project and my attitude towards the project started winning some villagers' mind. They came and showed me their interest. I was very happy with their interest, no matter how little output will that be, because I know that their attitude will make a big difference. I showed them the effect. The result normally increased after that. And the villagers started cleaning the canal. The landslide occurred because we did something against the natural stability. Our working method was something different because we have different tools, special tools and equipment. But one thing again I tell you common, that is the wish to meet the goal. Our team is really special because we welcome everybody. No age of birth and no need of any test. But they need to know one thing, to be understood more than to make the people, other people understand, and they will know after joining our team. It is a weak zone area. Villagers want to have a permanent structure, like RCC barrel or retaining wall. I made very clear what the office little budget can do and what not. Spending only on the material cost and some skilled labors, we made the created borders, and it worked very fine. And I planted vetiver grass, VETIVER, long-rooted grass, on the backside of this. And it was working very wonderful one, and all of us were very happy with our little budget. Earlier, I used to have the problem. Some villages did not allow us to work in that area, in their land. They said that it is my land. And I was not going to compensate either. But with the farmers' participation, it became their problem too. So the problem never arose. So I said, when team align, it synergize, making difficult tasks much possible and much easier. Just we need to start to make it complete. The more the farmers started participating in the project activities, the more they started learning about the project status. The more they started learning about the project status, they were very confident about getting irrigation water. So they started having their own plan and schedule, and I started dreaming the success of the project. It's because all of us had a shared vision. And with this shared vision, we are very much comfortable with the working environment we are having. And at the same time, we are flexible to adapt the changes we need to make for to meet our unchanged goal. This was planned and scheduled by the farmers and claimed by the farmers. And this is about 9 miles from the source, and they are ready. It's ready to have the water flow. Now, they know what they have to do now, when to do them. So everybody wants to learn what they have to do, and they want to know how to operate the gate for the siphon pipe. We made a canal. We made all the structures, everything we need to make. And again, we even made the volunteer service too, but utilizing our knowledge, utilizing our skills, because we are very much clear what we need to do. We are making the water flow wherever we want, the speed it needs, and the land, the quantity the land requires, because we do engineering. Farmers of this area deserve it, because this is consulted by the farmers themselves. This was the last branch canal, and again you can see still water running through this last branch canal. Earlier, the villages had to travel some more than half an hour, some more than 1 hour for water-related activities like water for the animals, cleaning purpose. Now it is in your service right now. So it seems that it is something like a multi-purpose project. One lady was washing the clothes there, and we can see still there one. And when I tried to snap the photo, she went away, leaving her washing clothes behind. We made the canal system, everything what we needed. We even delivered the water in all parts of common area, the irrigable area. Here is the difference made by the teamwork. It was totally pasture land, now the green field. One event occurred here, and I will explain at the end of this presentation. And here is the branch canal in the middle of this plot. We can see the clear difference now. The difference is not the place. It's the time before and after the irrigation. And it's the same place. You can see the different lines of but the trees and those things are still same. Here is the clear difference you can see right now. Same place, same time, but using and not using the water, irrigation water. And this plot explains the first wheat crop. It's at the tail end of the project. And it's again, every field is green. I can't believe it. And these are the words from the farmers. Now, it was the grazing land. Now no more grazing land, but still no worry. More food even for the animals. Here is the plain area. The soil is fertile too. Now we have the cultivation. It is because we have irrigation. It's a great accomplishment. It's a really great accomplishment. In the